Hello, welcome back to the Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. My name is Andy and we're going to continue the story. Selamat datang, nama saya Andy dan kita akan melanjutkan The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're in a new city now. Kita di kota baru ya, namanya Bose. Let me try to remember what happened. Yang terakhir terjadi adalah ya kita akan Estelle, Joshua dan Skerazard. We reach Bose and we try to find out what happened to our father. And we met the mayor. The mayor told us to go to Hecate Gate to talk to General Morgan. Yeah, that's the gist of it. At Haken Gate in the north of this city. Jadi kita bertiga ya, Estelle, Joshua sama Skerazard sudah sampai di kota baru di Bose dan mencari tahu apa yang terjadi kepada ayah Estelle dan Joshua. Dan kita disuruh oleh wali kota untuk ke Bose, kota Bose. Kota Bose pula. Kita dari Bose disuruh kota Bose. Disuruh ke Haken, ke gerbang Haken di utara, dan disuruh ketemu dengan Jendral Morgan. Yep, that's the simple explanation. Ya, terakhir kita juga udah ngomong ke semua karakter ini di sini ya. NPC semua ini sudah ngomong. But nama mayor kita apa nih? Wali kota kita apa namanya? Seems the mayor's left. Mayor Maybell. Okay, Mayor Maybell. I forgot her name. Oke, jadi sekarang kita akan pergi ke gerbang Haken. Semoga langsung ketemu General Morgannya, karena pulau-pulau seperti ini biasanya nggak secepat itu ketemu mayornya, generalnya. Yeah, I should grind off stream, right? Gue perlu grind juga off stream gitu biar nggak terasa lemah. Soalnya magic gue sekarang masih basic aja. Masih banyak yang tersil gitu. So yeah, let's continue. And you are? Wait, weren't you with the Bracer Guild? Too bad, not today. Today we are here on official business. Wait. Jadi kalau misalnya kita nggak kesini, dialognya bakal beda dong. Ini mereka kenal kita karena kita terakhir ada sempat kesini. Lalu conversation atau percakapannya berbeda gitu. Iya kan? Kalau misalnya kita nggak pernah ketemu, berarti ini bakal pertama kali kita bertemu dengan tentara ini. Tapi karena kemarin udah ketemu, sekarang mereka ngomong, oh ya lu yang kemarin datang ke sini ya. Ya, lalu sekarang kita pura-pura nggak tahu gitu. This is Mayor Mabel's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know? Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problem. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright, then let us through. there's a different story. Be quick about your business. The Haken Gate sits on the international border we share with the Empire. Make sure you don't cause any problem. Oke. Jadi gue punya beberapa teori ini. Before we continue, I have a theory about Joshua. I have a feeling that Joshua, karena teori gua mengenai Joshua adalah Joshua ini adalah anak dari orang penting di salah satu dari empire atau republik ini. I have a theory that Joshua is one of the sons of important person, either from the empire or the republic. My biggest guess is he's actually a son of someone from the republic instead of the empire. Tebakan gue yang paling dekat itu adalah dia adalah anak dari orang penting dari Calvert ini, Republik Calvert. Why I say that? Because he does not, object to us going nearer to the empire. Kenapa gue bilang dia anak dari orang penting dari republik ini dibandingkan empire ini? Karena dia tidak menolak gitu untuk pergi ke Haken Gate ini. That's the only theory I have right now. Itu saja teori yang gue punya. Karena karena dia kan sempat ganti nama ya, seharusnya ya, dari Joshua entah apalah Joshuanya ke Bright gitu. Jadi menurut gua dia lari dari negara mana, lalu dia ya mengidap nama Bright. He took the name Bright and threw his last name out. And I don't think that going nearer to the empire is a good idea for someone who ran away. I think. Karena menurut gua kalau dia dari empire ini dia seharusnya nggak mendekat gitu ke empire-nya. Ini malah santai aja. Oke, let's go to Haken Gate. That's the only solution. Yeah. So this is my theory so far. Teori gua dia adalah anak dari orang penting di Republik Calvert. Dan sekarang dia menjadi bracer entah kenapa. So let's continue. Let's check out what happened if we meet with General Morgan. Also, I think I need you. Holy shit, that is so strong.
Alright, we're good to go.
Oh, this is where we get the poultry. Oke. Kemungkinan kita bakal ngefarm di sini. Kita perlu poultry-nya 4 atau 5 gitu.
Seems you came up short.
Randomly drop, random barangnya jatuh. Farmnya bakal lama ini kalau betul itu. Oops.
That's that. Let's move out.
How much do I need? I need 5. Tempatnya dekat pun, jadi bisa langsung kita balik, kita berikan barangnya ke siapa, ke guildnya, lalu kita dapat duit. Setelah dapat duit kita bisa pergi beli senjata dulu sebelum kita lanjut cerita. Okay, 2 more. Let's try to. What the fuck? Can call for backup. Okay. Living in barren wasteland, incredibly powerful but weak against fire. Oh, nggak sampai. Let's try firebolt. Nice. Okay. Let's try firebolt again. Nice. Let's attack this. Okay, sure, whatever. Reflect, interesting. Okay. Kita belajar kalau kita bisa di reflect magicnya ya. That's good to know. Yeah, not bad actually.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Nice, got 3. Okay, let's go back. Speed run going back. Kita perlu beli senjata untuk Estelle mungkin. Oh wait, ya Gwen. Salah. This one. No, this one. This one, yes. Gua lupa tempatnya di mana. Okay, let's go in and give this. Yes, can I help you? Hello, we're here with the Bracer Guild and we have a delivery. Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with your other work. It was no problem at all. Helping those in need is what our job as bracers is all about. Yes, it's just like Estelle said. And now with the airliners at a standstill, it is a difficult time for all of us. I really appreciate you saying that, but a little bit of mirror I'm paying just doesn't seem like enough. Oh, I know. Please let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. You mean the one served here at Anteros? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to giving out your recipes like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make a dish just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean that you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like the relationship between a musician and her sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. A recipe, in the end, is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. By only following the rules, you'd be surprised at how many different ways to the end flavor turns out. Score! We'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just like a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way, but please read the recipe before you try. Separah itu kah? How rude! Were you trying to say that I'm the worst cook ever? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See? Now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. Come enjoy a bite to eat here every once in a while too. Please come again anytime. What? Kayaknya itu kalimatnya beda, Pak. Okay, let's just give this nice. Good work, looks like you managed. Blah 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 blah. Okay, nothing new. How much money do we have? 2,400. 2400. Oh, gua mau beli ini. Tambah 15. Ini tambah 9. Tambah 10. Yeah, this should be better. Maybe we can sell some stuff. Now let's sell one of these. Yeah, we can buy the thing. Ya, ini kayaknya lebih bagus untuk Joshua sih. Joshua tambah 15 attack-nya. Si Estelle tambah 10. Tapi attack. Oh, halo Meta. Exchange save it aja. Emang gua punya duit apa kristalnya? Wait. Trade? Bukan, quartz. Gua nggak ada kristalnya, nggak cukup kristalnya untuk exchange apa-apa. Oh, maksudnya jual ini ya? Oh ya, make sense sih. Tadi gue jual item pula. Ya udah terlanjur. Gak apa-apa lah, item yang tadi nggak digunain pun. Maksudnya convert ini ke duit kan gitu. Iya sih, harus dibiasain juga sih ini sebenarnya. Berapa satu? 12. Oke. Oke, I see. Bisa juga kaya dari jual kristal ini kalau nggak dipakai. Banyak kan ya, nggak nyangka. Ini juga nggak dipakai juga sih, 273. Oke. Kedepannya lah kalau misalnya emang lagi butuh duit. Ya kayaknya Joshua aja dulu. Gak apa-apa lah Joshua aja. Udah di belum ini kan? Equip. Yes. Ya pintar-pintar trade aja. Oke. Gua akan masukkan itu, dapat masukan yang bagus itu. Nanti kalau mau beli-beli barang, gue tinggal mikir mau jual itu atau enggak. Di game-game next bakal sering to trade save it buat modal-modal awal. Oh, oke. Lebih mudah ya dapat duitnya dari situ. Oh ya, wait. Gue perlu save juga nih file yang beda. Oke. Seharusnya nggak perlu leveling lagi sih ini. Ini kan musuhnya nggak sesuai itu kan? Tadi seharusnya level 12 juga musuhnya. Oh ya, level 10. Oke. Masih lumayan kuat lah. Soalnya monster nggak drop duit. Iya sih. Lebih banyak drop apa mereka? Kristal ya. Oh iya ya, duit dapatnya dari guild ya. Oke. Erebonian Gate. Mana nih jenderalnya? Orangnya kedengarannya racist. This is the Hacken Gate? It's freaking huge! That's what she said. Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the empire and is the rampart that protects liberal from foreign trades. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. It's not how big it is, it's how you use it. Which means that beyond this point, it's no longer liberal. Yep. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. Oh, masih jauh ini. What? Wait, nggak langsung ketemu ya? The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough starting for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove the bracer emblem you've got pinned on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot about all that. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you've started adjusting to being a bracer. Mereka bukannya baru pakai beberapa hari ya itu emblemnya. Nanti Cold Steel baru Airborne. Ah, oke. Okay. Oh, berarti yang Republik itu kemarin si Azur punya. Azur sama satu lagi itu apa namanya itu. Good day and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. Since this is a bar, we've got a wine to drink and food to eat. Just don't expect anything to elaborate. Oh wait, nggak punya duit. Saatnya convert. Berapa nih? 100 saja. Yes. Beli sandwichnya dan ini. The blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I found him a little odd. You? Oh! Ada fotonya. What a surprise! This is my first time eating liberal's cooking, but it was rather delectable. I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great liberal cooking as well. You enjoy these trips of yours, alright? That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in it for a feast elsewhere in this land. Okay. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Kena roast dia. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like the traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Bisa ngomong lagi kah? This wine is quite good. If this is called cheap wine, then Liberal must be a wonderful country of taste. I think this only adds to Queen Alicia's prestige as a ruler. Apa nih? Liberal juga sebenarnya 1/8 Erebonian secara ukuran, cuman liberal area pegunungan. Iya sih, di mapnya kelihatan banyak gunung gitu deh. Mana ini? Ada beberapa pegunungan gitu dan gua-gua juga. Wait, berarti itu yang di utara itu hanya sedikit aja dikasih lihat ya, Erebonian Empire. Buset, kalau lebih besar gua makin takut mainnya nanti yang Cold Steel. Ini aja udah lumayan besar ini. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me since I just lived my life on whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. Hidupnya santai sekali. Seenaknya aja bisa memikirkan, oh mau keluar negeri lah. Nggak mikirin duit atau apa-apa. Pergi aja. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Blah 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 blah. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the General, but unfortunately, he's out at the moment. Yap, seperti biasa, yang orang kita cari tidak di tempat. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Yep, makes sense. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest stop over there, so why don't you wait for him? I'll let you know when he get back. The bar, you mean the place we were just at? Buset, ini dialognya. Jadi kalau nggak pergi ke barnya, dialognya bakal beda lagi. Aduh. Wah, mengerikan sekali ini game. Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is a border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well, then we'll take you up on the offer and wait over there at the bar. Beda dari yang dibilang, tapi ya sama aja intinya. Liber sempat perang sama Erebonian, ya ada dibilang di ceritanya awal-awal. Cuman karena area pegunungan dan teknologi, pesawat Liber lebih maju, jadi Liber bisa bersaing. Oh, karena airship-nya juga ya. Jadi Cold Steel juga pakai apa juga nanti? Ada nampak juga nanti airship-nya gitu, atau beda lagi transportasi mereka. Oh, kita ngomong ke dia lagi. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can't see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, you're bracers, no? How? How'd you know? We remove our bracer emblems. Kalau mau ngebluff jangan langsung bilang kayak gitu. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I asked. Jadi dia hanya ngebluff dan kita terpancing aja gitu. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Jalur kereta mereka massive, mereka bahkan punya polisi railway gitu. Oh, Erebonia lebih ke kereta. Ya iyalah, makanya kalah perangnya. Keretanya pakai relnya udah ditentuin kayak mana mau bawa perang gitu. Please don't look at me with such a suspicious eyes. Those cold flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute. Are you one of those men who likes other women? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, Supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert just like I thought. Baru aja dijelasin. Yep, definitely. Dijelasin panjang lebar nggak ada yang dengar. How dreadful is it that a genius is misunderstood in every generation? I don't think you're a genius, but okay. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. Ini terlalu maksa kali nih. Ini agresif nih. Mundur dulu. Jangan terlalu agresif. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life. Udah trauma. I've heard strange conversation in my days, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Hey, you three. Oh, it's a soldier from earlier. The general has returned. I just spoke to him about the mayor and he said he'll meet you now. Oh, tumben kali kita langsung ketemu orang yang kita cari gitu. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Biasanya ada nanti, oh, the general is in danger. Biasanya ada bahaya dulu kan, lalu kita entah kemana, dungeon mana gitu. Lalu kita pergi ke dungeonnya, lalu disuruh pas sudah ketemu, udah kita selamatkan, nanti dibilang, oh nanti kita ketemu saja di barracknya lagi, lalu pergi lagi ke sini. Oh, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay then, let's be off, shall we? Ngikut dia, What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a bit in exiting behind. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so. You noticed? Everything about you all just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me carrying on my good chin and manners. Of course we're going to mine. Now get you. Shoo. Scrooge. Nggak jadi party member. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. Oke, biar gue tebak, ini orangnya kita nggak tahu namanya pula ya. So you've changed your mind about taking me with you in your dreams. Such a cold-hearted creature for being one so young. Nobility. He's a noble dari Erebonian dan dia lari dari rumah karena seperti orang ini lagi pengen aja lari dari rumah. Itu aja tebakan gua. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? Nothing big like that. That's like, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office at the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around in other places where you're not permitted. Siapa sih lo? Gak kenal gua. Ayo kita explore semua di sini. The door is locked, of course. The end of the hall and okay, sure. Knocked. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of... Oh, gruff voice. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Mabel? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. Oh, suara siapa? Generalnya. Gue salah arah. Gue kira tadi ke tangganya, ternyata ini ruangannya. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I have been tasked with guarding the Hacken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Mabel. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Mabel since he was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information will be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet. Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over this situation, and so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status. Status? Explain the status? The status. Why can't I remember how to read this? Kayak mana pula gue lupa cara bilangnya nih. Status? Explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Linde, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size has crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst case scenario like that. So if those had been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Jadi kemungkinan yang hijack itu adalah bandit-bandit di prolog. The chances of the hijacker is the bandit from the beginning of the game, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motive must be to loot the cargo or demand ransom for the hostages. Yep, hijacking. Also, considering the geographical condition, it could be a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army, and that would be really big news if that were the case. Suspicious. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so they have enforced strict regulations on the flow of informations. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. But thanks to the small mercies of Idios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. Oh, thank the Idios. A certain organization sent a letter to the Royal Army and Orbital Ship Corporation Company, claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family. The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Not only we have heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Why would you... Really? I mean... You had a run-in with them in Roland? I had heard some of their gang had shown up in Roland region, but I think he's onto us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. You and your brazier. I thought the way you were able to... Tenggorokan gua sakit. I thought the way you were able to analyze it, the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were braziers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Mabel did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, huh? What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These braziers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. I don't take kindly on your kind hero. Akhirnya selesai juga, General Morgan. Sakit tenggorokan gua mencoba membuat suara kakek-kakek gitu. Just what is your problem, old man, trying to brush off like that? Bugs. Oh, balik lagi. You're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you don't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense! Who in their right mind will leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Scares real peace, alright? For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seems to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well was them, dumped the workload into the guild instead of looking into it themselves, like they should have, huh? You know, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandit escape, so enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Oh, tiba-tiba muncul ya? What the fuck? Wait, gua nonton VOD ya, VOD-nya ini dia loncat dari luar screen gitu ke dalam scene ini. Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extend the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the sky. Gua nggak bisa nyanyi. Like guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Oh, masih lanjut. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Oh, itu terakhirnya. Huh. It looks like you understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with the reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties. And make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Whoa! Oh! Wait, apa yang terjadi ke dia? Santai saja Joshua, dia sudah menghilang. Sudah badannya udah tercerai-berai. Oh, sambung lagi. Oke, nice. No matter which country you visit, military man lacks romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appears to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, maybe we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? What? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. Oh, jadi party member. Okay, let me try and introduce myself again. I am Olivier Landhelm, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebonian touring your fair leader. I am Estelle and... Now wait a minute! Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Scarzard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a... Siapa ini, Sanji kah? Brock kah ini? How about going on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have a pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just wait a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. Just what you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Chad? Saking tomboynya harus belajar dari Joshua. Joshua. Bukan, dia ada bilang Skerazard sih. Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Well, I guess it's true. You are a bit lackluster in the sex. Kenapa? Jadi sesi roasting pula. Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry, there's no better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal after all, and I like to request a guide. Well, if that's all that you want, then I don't mind. Skara, no, just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Braziser's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tried to sing his poisonous fang of lust into just... Apa? Jadi apa namanya? Jadi tidak percaya diri dia. Don't worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attention. If he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you're trying? Oh, please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even love stealer wouldn't be that bad of the title. Sama sekali tidak membantu kalau disuruh panggil itu. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on all of you to get me there safely. Now, let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Damn. This game is way ahead of its time. Holy shit. Gak nyangka bakal ada topik seperti itu di game ini. Padahal game ini udah kayak berapa? Dari 90-an ya. What in the world did you guys do? Piss him off like that. After game my ear yet off my yeah. Sorry about that. Even if you try to live a serious life, you're still going to have your ups and downs. That's why living a life on a whim and taking it easy is the best way to go. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. So, the general has finally let his thunder fall here at the Haken Gate, huh? No doubt his troops screwed up something real bad this time. In a way. The general's voice is as loud as ever. In fact, we could hear it all the way here inside the bar. Whenever the general yells, all the young recruits come running in here in fear. The road has finally reopened, and now that I've got my entry permit, I can finally go to Bose. Oke, kayaknya tadi kelewatan ya ini. Gua nggak ada ngomong sama cowok ini. I didn't manage to talk to that guy. That's a shame. Oh, would you look at that? Olivier Lanheim? Dia level 13, nice. Equipmentnya kurang lebih sama. Maybe we can do this. Taruh aja di ini. Nah, pakai aja ini. Nah. Rest. Yes. Oh, makin mahal ya. 80. Oh. You guys are in for a trouble. Fire. Oh, udah tes satu lagi. Itulah mengapa mereka kuat juga. Attack-nya serang semua toh.
Enjoy the show.
Suaranya seperti yang gua duga. Sayangnya voice acting gua sama sekali nggak mirip tadi. Holy shit, what am I looking at here? Ouch. Kena kah? Nice. Wow, delapan.
Take that.
Ooh, oh, that damage.
Oh, are we done already?
Wah, 20.
Seems you came up short.
Bruh, kenapa masih ada musuh? Oh,
All right, we're good to go.
musuh kroco kayak gitu. Satu aja tadi musuhnya. Oh, wait. Gue baru sadar checkpointnya udah hilang. Betul-betul nggak ada checkpoint lagi. Barricade-nya pun dibawa pergi. That's interesting. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. The building over there is Bose Market, no? I seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal? Huh, I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such a things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. That is interesting. Game ini berapa lama? Dari kapan punya game ini? 92? Kayaknya nggak setua itu juga lah, 2000-an mungkin. So do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Ah, right. The place we ate at. Siapa yang buat kalimat ini itu loh? The place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anteros, authentic Liberal cuisine. Or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mira if you decide to go with a full course meal. I have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady. I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Apa skill lo? I'm not talking about your song and musical rendition, are you? Can you actually earn Mira with that? Si Estel, chill. Jelas-jelas pas perkenalan dibilang Bart sama musician gitu. I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million Mira. in a single night. Berapa sefit? Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is a farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. Okay. What horror have we unleashed upon this pure innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respect the strong silent type. Interesting. Jangan-jangan betul-betul dari Erebonia dia. So you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? In a way. Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the General to Lagren, and it would be best if we let Mayor Mabel know after that too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Okay. Our usual ritual. Ritual seperti biasa. Apakah ada perubahan? Kita cek. Are you freaking kidding me? Is this the same? Beda atau sama nih? Maybe I'll go poke around the shops. Wait, I forgot. Is that the same or different? Sister Rosa is an extremely serious and dedicated individual. I think it would do her some good though if she wasn't so uptight. The local tone of the people of Bose carries an air of freedom. While doctrine and commandments are important, I like this church to be more involved in the region. Sister Rosa yang mana? Oh my god, there's an actual place that I didn't check. Yep, this is it. Father Ho stands a man of his word and has a magnetic personality about him, but I have trouble dealing with the pace at which he does things. Gua kelewatan kayak 3 event. Nggak gua cek dia perubahannya apa-apa aja. Shoot! That sucks. Ini yang mana nih? Oh, ini yang suaminya di Bose Market. Ever since my open his business, he's had more time at home as well. Of course, he keeps the books and manages his goods at home too. When he was in the army, he only managed to get home about once a week. My husband opening his store hasn't been all bad. My dad plays with me more now than he did when he was a soldier in the army. I like the way my dad is now because before he used to get angry all the time. Semoga bisnis kalian sukses ya. That is the happy ending of this. My boss is way too trusting of others. In any case, it's impossible to get along for long in a business world like that. Which is why I should be the one running the shop. Right. Do I have anyone open? Gua nggak ada yang merah kurang. Yang hijau sedikit lagi bisa open untuk Skera sama Joshua. Oh, ini bos dia ya. Oh, bukan. Hah? My new boss is a pain in the behind about orders and all kinds of things. In comparison, my old boss gave me the freedom to do all kinds of things. Right. What am I doing? Okay. Sini. Oh, ini apa yang terjadi ke anaknya? Some people think that Mirano and my husband are on bad terms with each other. But that's not the case. They are just competitive. That's all. I don't think people should expect anything less. Mirano is his daughter after all. You know, it seems like Mirano is complaining as she goes about taking on her father's work, but that's just her way of showing compassion. I really appreciate her being considerate at a time like this. Lah dianya kemana? Mirano-nya kemana? Ini ruangan mereka. Bukan ini yang suami istrinya bertengkar. If you head south from Bose, you'll arrive at the north shore of Valeria Lake. Valeria Lake is, as you know, the massive body of water in the center of kingdom, and fish of all kinds swim around there. Jadi itu masalahnya toh. Dia kelihatannya pergi ke Valeria Lake itu mancing aja seharian, tinggalin istrinya di sini. She'll steer clear from talking to my husband and get him started, and he'll just fill your ear with rubbish. Well, too late, so sad. I just did. Trino seems to have been on board the airliner that went missing. Trino. But this may just be my big chance. I figure I use this opportunity to seize all of Trino's deal for myself. But Mirano's glare was enough to set me straight. It's difficult for me to tell if that father and daughter are on good terms or not. Hey, buset, cerita sampingan ini developmentnya panjang juga ini. What the hell? I just cannot believe that Mr. Trino was on that airliner. No matter how much of a rival he is, we've still known him for a long time. I just hope he's safe. Oh, gosipnya udah mulai tersebar ya. Sekarang mereka udah tahu kalau si Mirano ayahnya di dalam apa pesawat itu. I heard that Mr. Trino was riding that airship that went missing. I know he's my dad's, but he's still Mirano's father. I'm really worried about him. Apa nih akhirnya nanti si Mirano sama Alvel nikah kah atau gimana? Jadi Romeo dan Juliet gitu ceritanya. That's the other, yeah, the highway. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you, please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right, and of course I need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all of those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why do you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? Say if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure something. Buset, si Niall sama dia dapat apa? Dapat engagementnya. To buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot! Miss, well, aren't you to a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Mabel about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask all of you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. Are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of ideas and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Niall, wait for me. Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you Bracers again. Do you just return from the Hacken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants did say they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Oh, lihat. Matanya terbuka. Trop anime. Mata yang tertutup biasanya jadi terbuka gitu. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor is waiting for you. Bukannya gua harus ngomong ke Lagran dulu. Actually, I'm interested. Is there anything new here? I've got a table reserved at Anteros restaurant today. I've been saving up for this day for a long time now. I'm so excited I can hardly breathe. I've got to hurry up and take care of my work around here. Wow. Kayaknya nggak usah dulu. We do so with utmost sincerity, and our motto is service always comes with a smile. Furthermore, we should always work to improve service. Ya namanya juga kerja di hotel emang harus servisnya bagus. Our boss now, he takes pride in the fact that people tend to stick around for a long time when they come here. I'm guessing it's probably because a lot of people use this place for business meeting. Or maybe it's just because it's such a half-assed business, people feel right at home, I don't know. Seems the development of orbal arts was far superior before the Great Collapse. Dia masih ngomong soal lore dunia ini, what the freak? Ngomong soal orbal art pula sebelum Great Collapse udah lumayan maju. We're still discovering orbal relics from that era. That's what people mean when they say they're unearthed an artifact. What I do know is that we got a lot of weirdos in here and people who blather on endlessly about trouble. Okay. Hello? Niall? You in there? Gonna have to just make something. No, no, yes, he's out of it. The entrance doesn't feel like a place where you can just sit back and relax, you know? You always feel a rush. That's why I make such a point of trying to give my establishment a comfortable, homey feel so people they know they can feel easy. Damn that Nigel. We always came in together and worked side by side. Can't believe he'd betray me like that. He's the one who signed the papers to give me a loan when I first started up this business, for goodness sake. And then he cheated his way up to the top, and now this? What the hell, Nigel? What the hell, I say? Mirano of the Trino household is kinda like the vice mayor, except she's also kinda run the place all by herself. The Borden household is pretty influential too, sure, but Miss Mirano's real shadow mayor, her hero, hands down. Jangan-jangan kita bakal ketemu Mirano. No freaking way. Is she actually important too? Si Mirano bakal jadi karakter penting kah? NPC penting setidaknya. We're currently looking for an in-house pianist. But there seems to be no one with the necessary skills anywhere in this whole land. I shall speak with the owner and see about summoning an imperial pianist for the restaurant. Pianist, huh? Man, when they say this is a high-class joint, they're not kidding. Well, ada satu orang yang kemungkinan bakal cocok jadi pianis. Times certainly have changed, though. Now tourists from the Empire came here to Bose to buy our goods. I'm just not sure how I feel about that. Just keep thinking about all the men and women who were lost to us during the war. People will never come back. Oh, dia dari Arbonia juga. Siapa nih? And now Imperialists come here all the time to buy our goods. I'm just not sure how I feel about that. More and more popular each day. Current owner, and just about every member of the staff here was handpicked specifically from her. Though I'm the exception, I guess I came because I wanted to. No, I have my eyes on this for a long time now, and you're simply not giving my offer the consideration you should. Try to look at the broader picture here. This is a great price to offer for after the airships are running again, isn't it? No, I understand your feeling so much that it hurts, but we have a quota to meet. Tamaka, cooking is an art and culture. Of course, it's just as what? And of course, it's just as resistant to compromise. Oh, okay. The head chef here is extremely strict. He's a real kitchen nightmare. Apa namanya Gordon Ramsay ya? But he is known as the preeminent chef in all of Liberal, and it's not a title earned lightly. His technique and flavors are second to none. Ross, namanya Ross. Okay. The airship's grounded. I'm finding it impossible to get my wine shipments. Ooh, new quest, wine shipments. Okay. For a moment, I suppose we can make do with what's in the wine cellar, but our stocks will not last forever. After airship run again. The two of us have been wanting to come here forever now. We work our little tushes off, pardon my Erebonian, to save up enough money to afford a meal here, but it was worth it. Really? Cowoknya bilang apa? I wore my best outfit to come here, but I hope I don't seem overdressed. I need to be careful not to drop any of my tableware. The old market here was quite bare bones, just some stalls lined up in a vacant field, a common flea market. But the merchants back then were made of even tougher stuff than they are today. There was the mayor's family, influential as anything, and all of the traders of the Trino and Borden household. They all started in that common flea market and worked their way up to what they are today. Ooh. It's not just the food here that's top quality, but wait staff and service as well. Just look around. You can see the design of the mayor's dedication in every last detail. Apa yang perlu gue lihat? Kelihatannya biasa aja sih. Is it true that all operation of airships have been halted? I suppose I have no choice but to prolong my vacation here then. And since there's nothing I can do about it, why worry? I may as well enjoy it while I can. I can shop at and eat as I wish. I can spread my capitalist wing and fly. Okay then. Kita antara bisa ke guild atau ke dalam situ. Coba cek landing portnya ada yang baru kah? Maybe I should use this more often. Gue tekan lebih sering ini. They even said they have no idea when flights will resume either. I guess all I can do is sit here and wait. Yeah, you have to wait until the airship is back. You harus tunggu sampai kapalnya kembali. Seems the corporation still hasn't received any word from the army, and the transportation of goods related to the market has pretty much become stagnant. Receiving all kinds of complaints from everywhere now because of this. Sejak kapan dia ada sini? It appears that nobody here at the landing port really knows what's going on either. I wonder if the airliner had some sort of accident. Lu nggak tahu? Hah? Orang-orang di bagian sini nggak tahu apa yang terjadi ya? My boss lately appeared to be really irritated over something. He's always got a stern look on his face, but even more so right now. Get freighters arriving from the Empire about once a week. They're mainly used to carry goods to the Bose market. Also, their intimidating design is typical of what I expect from the Empire. Ho. Oke. Kita disuruh ke guild, tapi gue milih untuk masuk ke sini aja dulu. We were told to go to the guild, but I chose to meet the mayor first. Where should we meet? Not here. Oh, betul kok. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late delivery of goods to the Bose market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello. Oh, you back already? You look pretty busy, so will it be better if you came back at a later time? Oh no, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the general hadn't been found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but no, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. Ini timelinenya berapa hari nih sebenarnya? Ini udah hari kedua kan setelah kejadian. Is this the second day after the incident? I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of the mayor. And since the identity of the criminal is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with this Sky Bandit before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply live up to the royal army. Yep, that's for sure. There's that to find, and then we need to deal with the Sky Bandit once and for all. What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandit, bashing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Scary. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. Joshua sama Skera tahu kalau ayah dia adalah salah satu tentara gitu ya, yang punya skill gitu, sedangkan anaknya sama sekali tidak percaya dia. He's pretty good, I give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was, not to mention he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say, but we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, ma'am? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this situation, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. Asto, you dance AMF. Are you kidding me right now? Skera udah bilang kalau ayahnya itu adalah salah satu bracer yang paling kuat di daerah mereka. Joshua juga bilang kalau dia adalah bracer paling kuat di daerah mereka. Lalu orang-orang di sekitarnya bilang kalau dia itu mantan tentara Royal Army. Maybe it has something with Erebonia, maybe. Bukannya kemungkinan ada hubungannya dengan Erebonia. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time after all. Oh ya, ayahnya juga ya. Well, let's not worry about it right now. We've given the mayor a brief rundown of everything, so let's head to the guild. I'm sure Lagran is waiting for a report from us. Right. Wait. Yang maidnya di mana? Here your investigation has seen some progress. Very excited about it as well. General Morgan has come here to visit on several occasions. He's a little difficult to describe, but what I can say is that he is a respectable man. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But in both good and bad sense, he has the temperament of a military man. Didn't really just hijacking is my top priority. I'll have to worry about these other documents later. Oh, she looks happy. Nice. Good for you, I guess. Gua mau kemana? Ini ada perubahan gak nih? Oh, I forgot. Wait. Gua hampir lupa. Gua harus pergi ke market juga. Gua belum cek market. Hello. Instead of just staring at things all the time, maybe I should try and buy something for once. I don't remember you. Gua nggak ingat dia. A lot of strange things to deal with as I expanded the store, but my son, Paul May, has been really helping me out lately. I couldn't have asked for a better kid. Aww. My mother is very rough in the way she handled this dish. My heart always skips a bit every time I see her pick one up. Since these are goods we're supposed to be selling, she should be more careful with them. I try to find things with hidden value and get my hands on them for a reasonable price. The thrill of this is something you can't experience that easily in our occupation. To be honest though, I'm still quite an amateur at this myself. No matter how carefully I choose what I buy, more than half of what I get turns out to be junk. Start carrying Easter medicine. Innovation is important when it comes to business. Eastern medicine? What are you talking about? Eastern medicine? It goes on sale for a limited time after 3 o'clock this afternoon. I need to find a place to camp out near the store until then. Buck and I came to Bose to make it big. In the future, it's our dream to open a huge food market together. We have the freshest food at the lowest price in the town all the time. Doesn't that sound like the kind of food market you like to shop at? And the way distribution has changed thanks to the advent of airliners, I'm sure we can make our dreams a reality. I may not look like it, but I run the kitchen at the mayor's residence, and though I can't cook anything like the Antros, I can still whip up a decent meal. The mayor has been so busy recently, so I need to at least get her to take in some nourishment. Oh, dia maid dari apa? Wali kota punya ya, lagi beli perlengkapan makan, lagi beli apa, barang-barang persiapan untuk makan punya, mau dimasak. Today I'll be making a dish with meat. Should I grill a steak or should I make some stew? Bukannya lu mau masak ikan ya tadi ya? It's not easy trying to think of what to do about the menu every day. Sure. Jose merchants are said to like an atmosphere of freedom, and for the reason alone, there was a time where each did as they liked. But the previous mayor and now his daughter have started bringing all the merchants together. Cabbage. That's what my mom asked me to pick up for her. And a duck. Delicious duck. But But I'm too scared to talk to people I don't know. That's why I've been pacing in front of the store like this. Oh, you can do it, little girl. Jadi dia sedang pertama kali membantu orang tuanya beli persiapan makan. Jadi pas kemarin kita main kan, dia lupa apa yang mau dibeli. Jadi dia pulang ke rumah untuk beli persiapannya, untuk tanya apa yang perlu dibeli. Sekarang dia lagi saking malunya, dia hanya berjalan bolak-balik aja gitu. Who are you? Oh, Mirano. I really like to leave my father's business deal up to Simon, but he still lacks understanding of the business world. It would be perfect time for the Borden to take advantage of the situation, but I guess if I get overwhelmed, I'll get Simon to help out. My wife is shopping like a crazy woman. Oh, masih keliling toko ya. If I don't intervene, she'll never stop shopping. Money is not the issue here. I just wish my wife would practice a little bit of self-control. Alright then, it looks like it's time to hit up the next shop. All this shopping is why I came along with my husband on his pilgrimage. Good luck for the husband, I guess. I'm having a hard time getting the new brands I ordered from the Royal City. I guess the only thing I have to do is try my hand at making some original clothing and see how it goes. Barangnya masih sama. What are you doing, my dude? Lu buka toko, lalu lu hanya menjual dua ini. What? Waste of space is what? Ever since this girl started selling her sweets, the sale of her sponge cake have really started taking off. You know, I found myself coming here to shop just so I can get a glimpse of her smile. At first I was worried about how I was going to run to the store, but things finally started to sell little by little, so I guess the best thing I can do is give my customer service with a smile. With a smile. Tadi gue udah ngomong sama itu nggak, Olivier. Oke, udah ngomong tadi. Kirain dia mau pergi makan, kenapa pula di Bose Market dulu? Is there someone here? Gak ada orang di sini, oke? Ada quest baru kah? Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm searching for sites within the Bose region where a plant known as bear claw grows. If anyone knows such a place, please notify me at Spence Pharmacy within the Bose Market and come see me if you need further information too. Bear claw. Okay. Precious monster known as Master Cryon has been spotted roving the Neville Valley. Okay. Precious monster known as the Thunderquake has been spotted roving the West Bose Highway. Okay. Well, kita report dulu yang ini. Oh, it's you kids. So did you find out anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. Sky Bandits and the Capua family. You're right, that is it, valuable information. Looks like we'll be able to design on a policy for the Bracer Guild after this, related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger bracer hair than I had originally thought. I mean, after we met him and we lied to him, I guess it makes sense that he hate us. Setelah ketemu dia, lalu kita bohong ke dia gitu mengenai pekerjaan kita, masuk akal, I guess. I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates bracer that much, don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time we're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well then, I guess we have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining low profile. It looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland is pretty clear who's behind this. To call them burglary is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Linde. That is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then to turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. Kemungkinan sih karena ada cases mungkin. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Jadi ngapain kita nih sekarang? Keluar. Oh. Let's see, now that we've reported to the guild at the mayor, we need to think about what to do next. Just searching around blindly for the airliner or the Sky Bandits probably won't amount to not anything, right? If it had, then the army would have found them a long time ago. What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If you had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just calm the entire region. Emang dia sebodoh itu? I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotion for words. So what are you trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes. I hope you know. We're complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Emang kayak gitu ya awal-awal? Rasanya nggak kayak gitu lah dia. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is certainly much faster. I'm really hoping for a clue right now. A clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? Seems pretty stuff for a story, but I wonder if he knows anything else. It's true, he arrived in Bose a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where that went. Well, kalau Niall sih seharusnya dia di mana nih? Mana tadi? Ini ya? Yes, yes. Hello there. God damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs after all. Please. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. Interesting. Baru mau bilang, you want to talk, don't they sometimes call you bottomless Kara? Oh please, bottom is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. Bukannya ceritanya dia mau telanjang gitu ya setelah mabuk. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come on now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely and everyone around you get a heck of a show. Admit it. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to scare a sheep. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children.
Where am I?
Good. You're awake, sort of. Thinking so much is not good for your health, you know?
My head.
What the? You're the bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goodness, what the hell am I doing here? Though I made my way, thought I made my way to Bose. Why are you mumbling about this sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well, damn, don't scare me like that. Ooh, and I see you've got a lovely lass with you. Name Scarizard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Scarizard. Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me then? Only rumors, I'm afraid. But yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seem pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's why I figured. Damn, Army's regulation on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hacken Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendary voluptuous mayor? What kind of legenda apa? Dari mana dia dengarnya? But a maid turned me away or outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything. Oh, great ideas. Tell me what I did to deserve this shabby life. Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Mabel's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you serious? Yup, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point, blessed by the bounty of ideas. Please, I beg you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Information ain't free, you know? We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch our first. And get that look off your face, I totally do not mean that literally. You want mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. I'm not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself, that being the case. And here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech, like me. Setidaknya sadar ya. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not a big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may be, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy and give it to us straight, okay? Fine, I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share. If you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Well, if we ever get tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. Oh, pindah meja. The first clue is in the form of the eyewitness report from the village of Revenue to the west. We went there! I talked to the villager who just came to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently she knows a kid who saw a huge flying overhead on the night of the incident. Ya, kita ada ketemu anak kecil itu. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship. I told them, maybe even that missing one, but the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Oh, you meanie! You raised our hopes only to dash them straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying. I warned you, it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too, while with that information embargo in place and all. Well then, now let's hear that second clue of yours. Ah, fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be of much use of us in our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry, I couldn't have much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratch, now it's yours. Your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Dengan informasi seperti itu, kayaknya nggak perlu bilang banyak lah. Damn it! Joshua, what the hell, dude? Joshua told Niall all about the incident? And the information from General Morgan? Really? The cup was Sky Bandit? A ransom demand to Royal House and the Airship Corporation? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's a missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Informasinya tidak setara. Absolutely, I can definitely write my article now. Can't be wasting time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy. Post haste. See you later, you wonderful people. You. Thanks. Well, his spirits certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Well, look at you from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating a little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy is there with a good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. Anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with the scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos and that's when you'll need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Ini foreshadowing ya. Foreshadowing untuk kedepannya ini dengan Olivier atau siapa gitu. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bar when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? That eyewitness report from Revenue? I said there's a strong chance there was nothing to it if the army already checked it out. Ya kita cek pun nggak ada apa-apa sih. Yeah, but I mean it's not like the army is totally invaluable. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Revenue then, shall we? Got it. Bro. Kita baru ke Revenue, harus ke Revenue lagi. Kayaknya nggak ada perubahan kan? Ada perubahan. Oh my god. It's my own fault that the workshop got attacked. I should have been more careful. That's not a Bose way. Time to roll up my sleeve and try again. Good luck. Wish I could take it easy and didn't have to worry so much about criminals and profits and such. Study creatures that live in the old world before the Great Collapse. being that surpassed mankind's potential and indeed were almost godlike. Indeed, I speak of ancient dragons. They were around in Liberal too, up until just a few decades ago, right? But they stopped showing up around the time urban technology was first discovered. You got a real dumb look on it for something matter? I'm just surprised that you actually remember something you learned in school. Shocked, really. How rude! Of course I pay attention. Huge, cool things like wings. With wings like that, I totally want to see one myself. Just thinking about them gets me all worked up. Of course, I can relate. That's why I've been journeying to exotic lands in search of information. Bro, there's so many new information. This is crazy. Manager always say he runs this place as a hobby, and he acts like this is why it's such a great establishment. Rumor has it the owner of Antero says the exact same thing though, but I think their obsession are on two different levels entirely. Jangan-jangan. Oh my god, I swear. When Mayor Mabel was elected, she received a lot of backlash from those around her because of her age, makes sense. Because of numerous commercial policies and her effort for the city, those who have seen her in action have gradually changed their mind. Trino and his daughter Mirano are just a few of the influential merchants who support Mayor Mabel. Oh ya, mereka jadi sponsor si Mabel ya. Tea time. I may be a klutz, but I'm just as skilled as Lila when it comes to pouring tea. Oh, dari modelnya akan ada nampak sedikit sih. Dari potretnya nggak nampak sama sekali. I should be the one saying thank you. How is the investigation coming along? Well, to tell you the truth, we're having a hard time coming up with anything, but we have managed to gather a number of clues. It's more like unreliable information than clues, but even still, we were thinking about heading over to Revenue Village. I heard the army had already finished its investigation there. I guess if that's the only clue we have to go on, maybe it's worth reinvestigating the place. Please keep me posted as to what you find. Si Lila di? Sekarang Lilanya yang nggak nampak. Sama aja ya. Iya sama aja. Oke. Lilanya menghilang. Laila is gone. Dia sadar ada yang melihat. Wait, kenapa semua kumpul di situ? Oh sorry, my head's not quite in the game right now. Welcome. The girl at the confectioner's shop, her sweets have gone tons better since she started making them. She know because I eat them every day and they just keep getting better and better. Okay. The clothes I designed and tailored myself are selling quite well. I think I'm going to try to make more with numerous variations. Bro, who'd have thought that Trino would be on the airliner that disappeared? Mirano is taking care of all of her father's business deal in his state. I know I shouldn't have expected anything less, but I hope she doesn't take on more than she can handle. Sponge cake looks Liril, please buy the stuff you need. Yes, it's not okay. Please. Please just buy the stuff you need and go home. Get all my fruit from Revenue Village. The village used to be a thriving place from its mining industry, but now it's known for its orchard. Oh, kemungkinan pesawatnya di dalam mining space-nya gitu, di mining di gua. Pesawatnya di gua di Revenue mungkin. The top talks here in Bose is that from the mayor will have to be Trina and Borden. However, recently Trina's daughter has been extending her sphere of influence. Her name is Mirano. Anyway, she appears to have a knack for business and can hold her own against her father. Shite this. I just can't decide what will sit well on the table. I thought I could decide once I go to the store, but now I'm here and I still don't know. Who are you? A small country, if I do say so myself. Maybe I'll have to look around after I finish up my business deal. Oh, ini yang di checkpoint tadi. Holy shit, you're fast, dude. Cepat kali udah sampai di kota ini. Oh, Lila. The thrice the busier she is. She's just like her father in that respect. But I'm worried about her health. Eh? Can I help you with something? My message. Oh, yang bear claw itu ya. We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board of the Bracer Guild. Could you be any chance by Peace Pants? Oh, you're bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Yes, we can dispense the formalities. Then I understand you're trying to find places where the bear claw grows, correct? Yes, it is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I have been having them shipped from Roland. But just recently I was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before, but the airship grows in the forest of Mistwall in Roland. The bear claw is said to grow well in humid location. I'm pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that in Bose. I guess all we can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough research. Such investigations are an important part of the Bracer's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn. I guess there's no option, huh? Alright, if you come across any of it, we'll come and let you know. Be careful up there. Sure will. The porcelain made in the Empire has an artistic quality and the absolute gorgeous design. Just the opposite, the porcelain from the Republic employs simple color and pattern, but its beauty comes out the more you use it. The varied and contrasting style are why porcelain wares are so interesting. Ho 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 ho. My father is growing fruit back at the village. The fruit we're selling here may be some of the fruit that my father grew. We were supposed to be running this business together as family, but you chose to stay behind. Ho ho. Oh, I'm ready for a breather. I wonder how my husband's getting along back at the village. Di Revenue ya berarti. I just bought something by myself for the first time. Was some kind of sponge cake someone was selling near the fountain? A bunch of people were eating sweets over there, so I joined in with them. I couldn't believe how good they were. What a great experience that was for me. Jadi ini kenapa ini kumpul semua di sini? Hi there, welcome. Stop by and see what we got in stock right now on sale, believe it or not. We've got a luxury carpet from the Culver Republic going for just 500 mira. But the price has been reduced to an amazing 500. That's not all. By now, I'll even throw in a tapestry with matching patterns. Kenapa nih? All these books in the back are covered with dust and cobwebs. I should probably borrow a weather duster from the shop owner and clean them off. Lagi ada sale ya, makanya rame di sini. Gak ada yang baru, coy. Maybe I should sell this. Lo bisa beli Carnelia ini. This is terrible. How could this have happened? I spent all the money I have for today. No, I can't figure out when they're going to slash prices here. Oh, this is really cheap. Lu bukannya baru beli dari sini ya? But if I buy this too, it just add to my already substantial amount of luggage. I wonder if I can get someone to deliver it directly to my home in the royal city. Unbelievable. My wife is set on buying more stuff. Not to mention she was just barely shopping here not a few minutes ago. I hope they can get these flights going again sooner rather than later. Iya. Kemarin dia shopping di sini, lalu barusan dia ke sini, lalu ada sale dia balik lagi ke situ. Banyak duitnya mereka ternyata. Oh, siapa nih? Man, this is not a good time to be canceling airline flights. Why does it seem like this kind of stuff always happens whenever I'm in a hurry? Nah, perasaan lu aja itu. It's maintained a high level of popularity ever since it was established. It may be busy around here, but this hotel is my life. It's my role as the car manager to find a future manager who can sustain these traditions. Boy, this game, a lot of reading. Holy shit, dude. Tunggu. Oh, ada rate-nya juga tuh. Gua baru sadar ada penjualannya di bagian kiri, save rate. Jadi ada kemungkinan nanti ada inflasi gitu satu tipe. Can you believe this? The manager made me work when it was supposed to be my break time. Not to mention I had a table reserved at the Enteros restaurant and it was all for nothing. Maybe next time. Lain kali aja coba. Oke. Coba kita cek Enteros. Apa sudah ada di sini, Olivier? Belum ada. So, welcome I guess. What's up with him? He seems pretty depressed. Yeah, his shoulders are drooping off the charts. Wonder if something happened. Berarti Olivier sudah ada di sini ya. During the war, we weren't the only ones to take heavy damage. Full Revenue Village suffered the same fate. So there are quite a lot of us who share those awful memories. I previously worked as a waitress at a restaurant in Zeiss. The owner of this establishment happened by on business and we got to talking shops, so to speak. We just seem much better here than there, so I jokingly say to her, "Give me a job." And that's when she told me she was the owner. The previous owner would never ever listen to me, but the current owner listened to even the most minuscule of nitpicks I may have. I'm very grateful to her for that, very grateful indeed. She did make me chef without having ever met me or seen my face, so I'm a little worried about her mental stability, but still. Siapa sih pemiliknya ini? I used to work as a cook at a bar in Wuhan, but the owner here asked me by my name, and how could I say no to that? Took a real shine to your dessert. Siapa pemiliknya? I won't accept any less to say something like that at the very start. Come on, please! I realize it's just word, but please listen to me. I'm trying to help you. This is simply no way to negotiate, okay? I'm so nervous, I can't even taste this. Taste what? Merasakan apa? Makan apa lu? Seems like almost like sacrilege. Easy to see why this is the bird's most highly rated restaurant. Definitely worth the trip. A little luxury makes for a nice break for now and again. The market became great around the time when that little lady's puppy served as our mayor. He was a real pioneer. pushing forward all kind of measure to promote commerce, and clearly it worked wonderfully. Carmere then inherited all of that from her puppy. She's really proven herself as a worthy successor. Most delicious fruit are grown. Sadly, it lies partway up the mountain, making it an impossible destination for one such as myself. Such a shame. No, it's amazing. If I tell her there's a delicious food to be had, she'd pack and ready to go in a heartbeat. But as such, I must admit that I'm never bored thanks to her unbridled enthusiasm for viands. For viands. Viands? Jadi Olivier di mana? Nggak ada di sini dia. Huh. Oke then. Oh, salah. Tapi ada quest di sini. Supposedly flourishes in humid areas. Tempat yang lembab. Di mana yang lembab? Master Crayon, Nebel Valley, Thunderquake, West Bose. Let's see. Coming to the chapel to pray for the success of their businesses, but Aidios, the goddess of all creation, is not a deity of fortune. I wonder if I should post a note on the door to tell people that this kind of sacrilege is unacceptable. Santai aja lah. To the northwest of here is a village that cultivates fruit called Revenue Village. There is no chapel in the village. I'd be most delightful to have children from there come here for Sunday school. How about you? It looks like my husband's business is doing better than expected. Oh, berarti mereka baru buka ini. Betul-betul baru buka. Kalau nggak, kenapa ngomong kayak gini mereka? Recently I've noticed a vibrant look on his face, so I'm happy for him. My mom later on, I'm so excited. Okay, good for you, kid. We struggled a lot and worked hard when the market began. And I think it's because of that hard work and experience that I have my own shop now. I think learning to start at the bottom of the heap is important to anyone. Oh, halo tapir liar. Wih, main terus juga. Iya. Ini panjang sekali nih gamenya. Satu dari berapa? 3 9, 10, udah 10 atau 11 game udah keluar yang saganya bersambung kayak gini. Satu dari petualangan panjang. Ini NPC-nya semuanya pun ada karakter development gitu. The Bose airspace being designated a no-fly zone, businesses are being hit hard economically. Flights from the border are also being held up. At this rate, there will be no deals to be made. But Mirano seems to be hammering away under these conditions. And if she can do it, I can't give in either. My husband proceeds rationally with his deals and business talks. But Mr. Trino is the exact opposite. He pushes with vigor and flair. However, Miss Mirano is getting together with both of them. She's almost like Mayor Mabel in a number of ways. Terutama NPC ini. Dari tadi Mirano, Trino, sama Borden ceritanya di kota ini. Seems like my mom saw the culprits too. I wonder what Mirano is doing right now. Lagi kerja si Mirano. Ini 3 selesai, ini lanjut Crossbell 2, habis itu Cold Steel 4, habis Cold Steel yang baru Referee 1. Iya. Kalau nggak salah ada spin-off-nya juga ya dari ini, Nayuta atau apa gitu. Entah ada di Steam atau enggak. Man, no matter how old they get, I have a little childish part in them, a part that makes them always want to chase after their dreams. Too bad that woman can't seem to understand this. Jadi ini suaminya sering keluar mancing dan entah kapan pulangnya. Istrinya di sini komplain terus. Sometimes I wonder why I ever married my husband. This was the worst mistake of my life. Oh boy, don't be like this people. Jangan seperti mereka. Oh ini Mirano nih. Having the flag stop has actually turned out to be good for business. I'm actually able to earn quite a lot more with my father temporarily out of the picture. But I'll try to pick up as much of the slack as I can for his work during his time. Iya bang, development NPC-nya sejauh ini yang terbaik di game JRPG. Iya. Gua susah ngingat nama orang, jadi ini bakal ada beberapa karakter yang bakal gue lupa kalau ada muncul lagi di game berikutnya. Gordon's wife helped him with the business. Yang pasti Mirano ini sering muncul sih dari awal game. Dia di bar di kota pertama muncul, lalu di sini di kota kedua, jadi apa ada ceritanya tersambung ke main story-nya juga. Bapaknya si Mirano ini hilang juga di pesawat yang terhilang si Linde ini. Gordon's wife helped him with the business. Jadi sekarang dia lagi mencoba mengurus perusahaan ayahnya selagi dia pergi. Dia punya ceritanya sendiri. Dia bisa jadi protagonis ceritanya sendiri gitu. Jadi side game-nya gitu kan. Jadi apa? Tycoon gitu, airship tycoon atau tycoon apalah. Nanti yang sering ketemu si Freddy yang di Oval Shop. Freddy yang di apa ya? Di kota pertama punya itu. Kalau nggak salah Freddy kan namanya. Gordon's wife helped him with the business. I have tried to help my husband a few times with his work, but let's just say that the results weren't great. It looks like I'm best cut out for supporting my husband and Mirano here at home. I'm sure that my husband's gonna walk through the door any minute with a nonchalant look on his face. Gak sabar bisa selamatkan mereka. Iya yang deliver sama orang tua. Oke. Freddy ya. Semoga aja gua ngingat. Makanya ini gua lagi coba ngomong sama semua NPC-nya sebelum lanjut. Mana tahu ada perkembangan lagi kan. Gua jadi penasaran gitu. The fruit coming from Revenue Village knows no equal. You may lose to Roland when it comes to producing great vegetables, but Bose is definitely the place to be for fruit. Not to mention, it's one of the things we pride ourselves as the citizen of Bose. Ya namanya. Seems like no matter which store I go to recently, they're getting low on their supplies. Looks like the airline has been grounded is to blame. They can't stock up on anything with us being out of commission. There's nothing I really want to buy, so I'm bored. Kemungkinan sih chapter 1 ini mengenai pesawat yang hilang itu ya. Nah ini udah sampai mana bang? Ini kota kedua di Bose. I put in a notice that I'll be opening up a shop in the Bose market. It turns out they're not accepting them at the moment. It seems like there's been a lot of problem recently. Huh? I'll be opening up a shop in the Bose market. But it turns out they're not accepting them. Kenapa? Jadi cowok ini mencoba membuka toko di pasar, tapi di pasarnya nggak bisa karena ada masalah. Masalah apa? Tadi gue ngomong ke semuanya santai aja kok. Iya, nggak ada masalah. Masalah apa? Jangan pula nanti tiba-tiba ada side quest-nya muncul gitu. Kayaknya udah semuanya ya. Oke, kita kerjain side quest-nya berarti. Udah. Nebel Valley di mana Nebel Valley? Oh, udah bisa ke Nebel Valley. Nebel Valley sama West Bose 1200 West Bose Highway Thunderquake. Udah kita coba aja itu Bose Highway. Ini yang selatan, Bose Highway. Oh wait, ada satu yang belum gua cek. Tunggu. Gua balik pula. Di apa pelabuhan atau apalah namanya di port ini ada yang baru kah? Flight remain cancelled much longer, it could affect the reputation of the corporation. There's never been an accident and nothing like this has ever happened before either. I'm getting tired of waiting for flight to resume. Maybe it would be best if I try again later. Di awal rada bosanin emang bang gamenya, tapi ntar mulai pertengahan mulai seru ceritanya. Oh, nggak ngebosanin juga sih. Kalau ngebosanin gue udah rush through ini dari awal, nggak gue ngomong sama NPC-nya semua. Cerita ayahnya menghilang dengan kapal pesawat terbang yang dia naiki, masa ngebosanin sih? Apalagi ceritanya si Cassius ini kan terkuat di daerah mereka ini sekarang, di region. Well, salah satu yang terkuat lah. Present, there are 2 airliners which provide domestic flight for passenger in Liberal. There's the clockwise and the counterclockwise. Both were put into service in the same year, but their coloring is different. And if I remember right, the engine model in the Linde is older. Oh, nggak ada dibilang warnanya. Even though there's not much really to inspect, I'm going to get yelled at if I look like I have nothing to do. I've got to do something to keep busy. It's really hard to look busy when I got nothing to do. Relatable. Kalau kerjaan udah selesai, harus nanti kena marah pula kalau diam-diam aja di tempat gitu. Oh ya, di sini ada juga orang. I don't think there'll be any harm even if the counterclockwise looping Cecilia were the only airliner making flight. Iya, ini kenapa yang satu lagi nggak terbang ya? But the fact that all flights have been grounded means that this must be a really big incident. Apa ada hubungannya dengan ransomnya tadi? Apa ancamannya tadi dibilang mungkin disuruh hentikan pesawat yang ini, atau enggak bakal saya bunuh satu-satu ini orang yang mungkin kayak gitu. Gua dulu main rada ngantuk pas di awal. Kenapa begitu? Iya sih, skillnya juga nggak banyak juga sih awal-awal. Oh ya, mau ke West Bose. Ya, masing-masing juga sih. Kalau gua udah suka bagian ini, mungkin di bagian pertengahan gua bakal enjoy lah. Sekarang kita mencari sesuatu dulu. Thunderquake. Dari namanya sih kelihatannya kayak monster badak gitu mungkin ya. Udah pernah lawan nggak nih? Thunderquake. Nggak ada yang namanya seperti itu. Oke. Gua nggak sukanya ini aja sih, di ambush kalau nggak hati-hati. Oh ya, magic lebih kuat ya. Oke. Ya, yang agak membantu juga ini sih, bisa fast forward gitu. Jadi pacingnya lebih cepat. Nice. Oke, di sini nggak ada apa-apa. Lanjut ke area berikutnya. Oh ya, kita harus ke sini ya. Harusnya nggak gua ke sini. Ya, sudahlah. Thunderquake. Ini malah telur gua nggak mau gua lawan ini. Meledak punya nih musuhnya. Udah trauma gua lah musuh yang bisa meledak. Oh. Wait, tumben mereka tinggal. Oh ya. Harap. Bisa nggak gua bunuh ini? Nice. Oke, baru pertama kali gua bunuh itu. Dapat apa gua? Seharusnya nggak bisa gua bunuh di sini. Udah nggak ada. 108. Damn. 30 masing-masing. Lumayan itu. Oh my god. Itu cuma bisa di ulti bang. Iya. Apa ini lagi? Tunggu. Namanya Thunderquake. Kenapa ikan pula lawannya? Oke. Good to know. Gue save aja dulu. Betul-betul metal slime yang tadi musuhnya ya. Shining Form. Shining Form. Near impossible to hit. T-Anklet. Crash Charm. Equipmentnya kelihatannya kuat juga kalau dapat sih. Iya kenceng ya, 108 experience-nya didapatnya. Strength-nya tinggi juga ya. Berarti setiap daerah ada di scale gitu sesuai levelnya. Berarti ini bisa lebih kuat lagi ini. ADF. ADF apa itu kalau nggak salah? Lupa ADF yang mana. ADF. Status. Bukan nih status efek ya. Kalau nggak salah udah dijelasin di sini. ADF. Ini dia. ADF. Magic Defense. Oh. Pantesan di statusnya ini tadi 00 semua. Full defense. Oke. Good to know. Let's see. Thunderquake. Namanya petir dan tanah, tapi malah ikan terbang pula. Apa ini? A monster not native to the Bose region that emits a blinding shock. Kelemahannya tanah. Hah. Ini nggak ngefek lah itu. Lawan bos, mini boss ini kan, seharusnya nggak ngefek ya. Petrified Breath. Tuh ini gua clock up aja si Joshua. Karena dia yang hanya punya itu skill tanah. AGL, agility. Udah gua kasih aja ke Estelle. Oh, kena semua. Oke. Kena blind. Hah? Nggak curang ini. Serangannya kena semua, lalu bisa bikin blind. Gini gua equip aja tadi yang anti blindnya. seharusnya magic masih kena lah ya. Terus kalau masih kena santai aja. Nggak bakal gue serang biasa itu musuhnya. Clock up untuk Skera. Lalu naikin aja lootnya aja. Mana tahu serangan curang ini bisa. Ini kalau gua nggak migat nih mati nih. Kalau nggak gua heal ini semua. Ini gua sudah harus nge-heal ini. Ini pun nggak cukup ya. Darahnya rendah. Joshua aja. Joshua setidaknya bisa kasih damage.
Someone's been naughty.
Okay.
Seems you came up short.
Nice. 17. Oke. Sejauh ini sih untuk boss battle-nya masih simple amat sih. Hanya musuhnya lebih keras aja gitu. Tapi penggunaan status efek sudah harus gue coba mulai sih. Tuh. Oke. No. Gue mau langsung balik saja. Mau nge-heal. I want to heal. Go back. Heal. Bear claw, huh? Wait, tadi ada tanda seru. Apa tuh tadi? Oh, sign-nya. Gue punya firasat di crown-nya pas ya untuk bear claw itemnya. Dan gue udah sia-sia balik ke sini. Oh ya. Let's report. Okay, as long as you follow the trail, you go where you need to go. Escort request. New Ansel Path monster. I'm searching for someone who can escort me to the Chrono Pass checkpoint. Oh my god, ini tadi Harap gua udah ngomong juga tadi di apa? Di hotelnya. Razor Guild. Precious monster known as an Amber Turtle has been spotted roving the New Ansel Path. Oh boy. Wait, ini udah jam berapa ini? Oh shit. Oh, I have something to do. Mau perlu melakukan sesuatu. Ada sesuatu yang mau gue kerjakan. Tunggu. Kenapa jadi 60? Tadi 80. Oh, hitung per orang ya. Berarti satu orang 20 mira. first of all, gua perlu ke Orman. Gua perlu membuka ini dulu. Siapa yang bisa dibuka? Oh, nggak ada. Oh, ini yang bisa dibuka ya. Oke. Shoot, banyak kali questnya. Oke. I have to log off for today. Gua harus selesain di sini hari ini. Ada yang mau gua kerjain dulu. I'll continue tomorrow. Yep, all the quests and the story mission. Hopefully we can finish the first chapter maybe. Mungkin bisa selesaikan chapter pertama besok. Mungkin karena udah 6 jam juga kita stuck di sini. So yeah. Let's see you tomorrow then. Sampai jumpa besok. Gua perlu off dulu untuk hari ini. So yeah, goodbye and see you next time. Sampai jumpa di lain waktu. Bye bye.